Oh, I know that sound. It's time for the Beer and News Report. Hi, and welcome to the Beer and News Report. Cheers. Today I'm drinking a Radler from Two Pitchers Brewing. This is a lager with grapefruit and a hint of blood orange. I like this. First off, it's a lager, which is right down my alley. But next, the grapefruit makes it feel lighter, and the blood orange gives it just that hint of sweetness. With that combo, I think you should give this beer a try. Cheers. Now, I've been getting calls and texts and emails asking, where's the Beer News Report? Well, what happened back in August, I went back to Vermont for 5 weeks. And when I got back, I was backlogged on everything, so I had to catch up. So after a couple weeks, I was caught up, but I was kind of stuck in Vermont mode, right? And I didn't feel like doing anything. So that's what happens when you take a long break from your normal routine. In any case, I'm back, but now, of course, Thanksgiving is upon us. That's why I had to get this out today, because tomorrow's going to be useless. But it's the start of the big holiday season, and work goes down a bit. So only expect one more Beer News Report this year. Doesn't mean you can't watch reruns, right? Because those are always great. Cheers. For the show today, I'm going to show you where I live and give you a taste of what it's like living in Vermont. That's right. You're going to see my hometown and the house that I grew up in. Well, just the outside. I didn't want to get too personal. So grab a beer, sit back. If you really want the Vermont feeling, then grab a beer with maple syrup in it. Yeah, I know, those two ingredients, beer and maple syrup, they don't really go together. Oh, heck, just grab a beer that's your favorite and let's go, right? Cheers. First off, welcome to Vermont. It's the Green Mountain State. This is my house. That's the park next to my house. This is looking down the back at our garage. You can see the deck. This is standing from the deck looking at the neighborhood. Looks great, doesn't it? Welcome to Barrie. Barrie is where I live. This is looking straight down the main street of Barrie, and then this is Barrie at a different angle in the fall. And of course we get festive in the winter with a nice Christmas tree in the center of town. Now Barrie is known for granite, and this is a granite quarry. It's another picture of a granite quarry where we pull it out. And when the granite quarries get old, they fill with water. This is Hope Cemetery. Hope Cemetery is the jewel of Barrie, Vermont. It has all these great tombstones, and this is all done with Barrie granite from people, industries inside Barrie. Different designs, people just get as creative as possible. If you're a racer, you do a car. Maybe you're into sports, so you do a soccer ball. Whatever is your interest, they can make it into a monument. So if you ever do go to Barrie, Vermont, you want to check out Hope Cemetery. This is a hiking path in Graniteville, Vermont. And as you walk along the path, there's different sights to see. And they're etched right into the granite. As you can see, as you walk along the wall, there's different signs of art in the granite. Here you can see that there's fingers grabbing the stone. But this is all along the walkway. It's very enjoyable. And then there's monuments. This is Hephaestus. And I don't know if you know your Greek, but Hephaestus was the son of Zeus and Hera, and he was also the god of blacksmiths. Then we got fall, and the colors start to appear. As it gets later in fall, more and more of the trees turn their colors. And as you can see, all different sorts of colors, reds, orange. You still got the green because you have evergreen trees in there. But then the leaves fall, gives it even the ground even more color. And the reflection off the lakes is just awe-inspiring. Mountains of trees that you can see, it's like a carpet, and then winter starts to creep in, and winter gets cold. Lots of snow falls. Of course, with winter, you have ski season, and Vermont is known for its skiing, but it's best to just stay home in your little house and keep the fire going. So that's where I live, and a little bit of what it's like to live in Vermont. Those fall colors, they only last about a month, but winter and all that snow, that lasts for over 6 months, and the temperature gets really cold. The last time I was out there, which is around 1998, it was for Christmas. The whole family and I went out for midnight mass on Christmas Eve, which happens around 11 p.m. And so when you get out of church, it's Christmas. And then, you go home and you open presents till like 1 a.m. in the morning because as a kid, there's no way you're going to fall asleep. Anyway, the Mass is over and we're walking to the car and it's minus 15 degrees. That's right, 15 degrees below zero, and there's no wind chill, right? It's just 15 degrees below zero. And I've been living in California for a while, so my body wasn't used to it. And I was getting brain freeze, like when you drink something cold really fast. So I had to put my hands up around my mouth so that I could warm up the air that I was breathing in, because my head was killing me. That was the last time I went to Vermont in the winter. It's just too cold. And you know what? I'm not the only one, because now my brother leaves in the winter and my sister, my eldest sister, she also leaves in the winter. So it's getting around. I mean, come on. It's too cold and we're not stupid. Yeah. Cheers. Well, you can see my beer's almost empty, so that means we're at the end of the show. If you want to contact me, I can be reached at this email address. I hope you liked it. I hope it made you curious about Vermont. Definitely go there in the fall season to see the colors. It's really beautiful. It'll just take your breath away. Of course, if you like the show, go ahead and do that. If you want to subscribe, there's a little subscribe button next to it. Just click that and you'll see when I posted a new show. Until then, keep your beer cold and your interest hot. And happy Thanksgiving. Cheers.